Welcome back, everybody, to the Angels franchise here on MLB The Show 26. 37-26, 6.5 back of the Seattle Mariners right now. They are one of the best teams in baseball. They're not the Dodgers, but they're one of the best teams right now. Obviously, champs a couple years ago. But thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support, continued support. Continue to hit that like button. Subscribe down below if you're new here. As we continue on until in the month of June, 36 days until we have the draft. I don't know if we'll get to the draft today. Maybe we'll get to the draft because I always try to think of maybe possible one game we can fully play. I don't think it's going to be Chicago or Tampa Bay, but the Mets right now at 38-25. We'll see where they are in a week's time. That's a good possibility. I always try to play different teams. I know we've played the Mariners a couple back-to-back times. Cincinnati would be kind of cool, but they've fallen off. Man, they completely fell. They're 26-37. We'll see, maybe. We'll see. I think those would be two matchups possibly to go to. I know they're NL teams. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's where we go. I don't know. But last time I was talking about George Klassen, I wanted his ERA to be dropped down where he might have to take him down. And he's improved the last few starts. He now has a 5.67 ERA. It was well over 6. The whip's dropped down to a 1.48. So he has improved, and that is good to see. I just hope it continues to improve and he doesn't have another setback. And same thing with Elmer Rodriguez. He's had some fantastic starts lately, and that whip has dropped down. So maybe the guys that we had in the rotation to start the year are back, and maybe we're good to go. Because with those two guys, if they can improve at 4 and 5, I mean, Toley's been fantastic. Trevor Rogers, up and down, but still really good. And same thing with Valdez, but Valdez has really improved, obviously. So with those two guys improving, this whole rotation looks really, really good. The thing is going to be, like I think I've stated before, is going to be a lefty. We need another lefty in this pen. All we have is Eric Lauer, and he has really struggled. So that is something we'll have to take a look at, which I'm probably going to change up since we're in the month of June. I'm probably going to change up. Let's go up here real quick to sliders. Now, you can see a little difference I have. We have trade frequency all the way down. I do that at the start of the season. I don't want any trades at all. So I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to turn this up. I don't know if we want to do there. Maybe around there. Let's just go 50 because you would get some trades right now. We're going to definitely do the trades for sure. So we're in June. We're ready. We're 2 months away from the deadline. I think you would see some teams definitely looking to make some trades. So I think we're definitely going to do that. All right, now that we've done that, let's actually go to the trade hub real quick. I don't think I have. Do I have anybody on the block? I do not. Still have a bunch of untouchables that I could probably think about taking off. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that. We do have some trades starting at Paul Skeens. I don't think he's going to be up there. Actually, I want to see. Let's take a look real quick. Anybody? I mean, Gunnar Henderson isn't locked up. I'd like to see from year to year, like, how does this really change? That'd be an interesting thing to look at. Yeah, Skeens is still on there. Bubba Chandler's still on there. So they're not moving those guys. But I'm going to take a look. I mean, he's got this year where he's making $31.1 million. I'm sure they went to I'm sure he didn't accept their arbitration number, and that's what he's making. So next year, I mean, he's going to be arbitration again. Unless they somehow work out a deal, he's going to want a lot of money, and the Pirates just don't do that. So I think he's going to hit free agency in 2 years. That's my guess. If they were really smart, maybe you try another year next year, or if you're kind of out of it, say you missed the playoffs this year, I'd put him on the block next year because they're just not going to re-sign him. You already know that. It's how the Pirates work. It's just right now what we're seeing in game too. Because even, let's go back to the Orioles. The Orioles don't even have anything on Gunnar Henderson. Is he a free agent next year? Yeah, he's a free agent next year. Do you expect them to sign Gunnar Henderson? Because I don't know if I really expect him. He's hit 38, 36, 21 so far this year. He's having a great year. I mean, his career so far has been fantastic. OPS over 1,000. So already kind of looking at this, man, what if he is a free agent going into next year? I mean, yeah, he's only 26 years old. Wow. I mean, that could be a real possibility of maybe looking at him in the free agent market. He's going to be a top guy. Is that somebody that maybe next offseason? Because if you look at our guys here, obviously, we're not really stacked. I mean, we got Zach Neto. I mean, Neto's going to have, we've talked about this before, he's going to have his final year arbitration next year. And you could see his overall is going down. What if we traded Zach Neto and brought in Gunnar Henderson? How wild would that be? Interesting. I want to see where the Orioles are at right now. Let's take a look at that really quickly. They're in third place at the moment, 33-30, and then they're half game out of the wild card. So they're in contention. That's a possibility. We can already look towards the future. It's not like I'm going to trade Neto right now, but if you maybe move Neto over to second base, bring in Gunnar Henderson to a big deal. Now let's look at our books here real quick. That'll be a huge thing as well. Let's go to the budget. Because right now, Valdez, he will be a free agent. That's $38 million off the books after this season. We knew it was kind of like a one-year rental. We were hoping that Rodriguez and Klassen would step up. So maybe next year, Valdez is gone and Tyler Bremner or somebody like that can step in. But you can see Trout's going to have 2 more years left, but I have a feeling he will retire after, hopefully not after this season, but maybe next season I could see him retiring. Rogers, and that's like, if we look at this, that's it. That's it. So we're going to have money to spend. He would take up a lot of the budget, and if you can make the playoffs, you see postseason teams will continue to earn revenue after eliminated. So we continue to earn revenue if we can make the playoffs this year. We'll have money to spend. So that is already, looking at it, could be absolutely huge. But what if he gets traded before? I mean, he's not on the trade block, obviously. That is something we really have to look at. Let's actually go back into there. What if we added him? What if we added Gunnar Henderson? And I don't know. Maybe let's take the Lauder off. Let's take maybe, oh, my bad. Let's take him off. Probably take off Nelson Rada. Rios, Hoover, Pena, Jordan, Bremner. I think they're good right now. I want to see if maybe they offer up anything for Gunnar Henderson. That'd be interesting. Like, I wonder how that works. I don't know yet. Like, if teams really know who you're targeting, or like maybe offers pop up, that's a possibility. That'd be really cool to see. We'll see. We'll put them on there. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, let's get back into it. We got a 3-game set here against the Chicago White Sox. Right now sitting at 24-39. This AL Central we saw, it's really bad. I believe every team is under 500, which is just insane to see. So we got to take 2 out of 3 here, obviously trying to catch up with the Seattle Mariners. So we got Elmer Rodriguez on the mound. Let's see what we got here today. That's not looking good. And we're going to lose 5-4. Let's see where Rodriguez start. Trout hits number 19. 6 innings, allowed 3 earned, 8 Ks. It's still a solid start, but just not enough. All right, game 2, we got George Klassen on the mound. And we are going to blow that game, and that's going to be a loss. Man. Neto hits a home run. Klassen, 5 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned. He struck out 9, but Maton blows the save. I mean, Ben Joyce didn't allow an earned run, allowed one run not earned, and then Keller allowed 2. That's disappointing. We're going to lose 2 or 3, maybe get swept here by the White Sox. Man, now we fall 7.5 back of the Mariners. Okay, let's get into scouting here. Week 10. I think we just keep on that one there. But looking at John Moran, let's go back here for a second. So he is he's one up our list. I think we continue with them, see if we can possibly get that up to a, I'd like to see it 100%. because he looks very good. I mean, hitting-wise, not bad. Well, better than not bad. I mean, if you look at the future, who knows what holds there, but he is all around a fantastic player. So he could be your top pick. He's only 18 years old. We look at Elmo Ramiro, and right now, potential still a possible A, up to 15. Draft rank is not ranked, so maybe he drops. That's a possibility. So we're going to take, I think, him off the list. With only 4 weeks left, we really have to think about getting in as many guys as we possibly can, especially later. And you know, I feel like I do a really bad job a lot of the times in later rounds where I don't get enough done. So I'd rather look somewhere in the 80s just to see if we can find anybody. Like, yeah, David Almonte. I mean, also Alex Arizaria. That's a crazy name. He's got really good velocity. I mean, that four-seamer tops out probably at 99. Let's take a look at David Almonte. Let's see, possibly maybe a third-round pick there. I think we keep on John Morin. I think it's Morin. I would just say that. Maybe now that we've done that, let's edit this. Let's actually cancel that out. I think getting more prospect is probably definitely something we have to look at. Let's look at maybe... We got to look infield. I think outfield we're pretty set. Infield, I mean, honestly, we saw the stats last time of everybody in the minors. It's not good. We're really struggling. Lou Fiorentino. I mean, he's number 64 at the moment, not ranked on our list. Charles Breachin. Looks like he can hit. Not a lot of power, very fast. Not bad in the field. Could be a sleeper pick. But he could be absolutely nothing, too. Aaron Roush. He's fast and stealing is there. Durability is very good, which I heard before that's a possibility you could see as a top potential. Maybe. Or we go Kevin Holliday. Could have high potential. A lot of these guys are not ranked, which is kind of helping me out in my favor. Let's maybe go... Kind of liked his hitting. Let's go Charles Breachin and check him out. Could be a late round pick. I'm just trying to find anything right now. And we're going to finalize that. All right, let's not get swept here by the White Sox. Come on, hang on to this victory. And we do 4-3. We at least get one from Chicago. And now we got a 4-game set here against the Rays. All right, game 1 against the Rays. We're going to lose. Looks like 4-3. Pena is eligible to reinstate it, but still be injured for about 1 to 2 weeks. We got to activate him. Activate him on the bench, but we lose 4-3 to the Rays. Game 2, Peyton Tolley on the mound. Should we jump into this game? Top of the 9th, 1 away. Let's jump into it. We're going to jump in here. Max Schumann at the plate. Jackson in scoring position. DePaula there at first with 1 away. Can we take this game against Tampa Bay? Man, this is a team that really just needs a new stadium so badly. Take that first strike. I've never been here personally. I know that people that have been to the stadium that said it's not good. Going there. So, I don't know. I feel like the Rays are, I mean... It's so funny, the difference between baseball and football. Even college, football in general, I guess. I'm an Orioles fan. I have for a long time, obviously. I've stated this before. Rays are in the division. I don't really hate the Rays. There's nothing really wrong with the Rays. I feel like they do a lot of right things. They're a low-budget team. They know they're not going to go out and spend big money. They make really good moves. Their scouting department, I feel like, is really, really good. That's not good. We were way later than that. We had a shot. That should have been ripped. First time playing here today, so timing's going to be off to start off. But we don't get anything there. Should we finish or just... Let's finish playing the game here. Dominic Keegan comes to the plate 2 for 3, 2 singles. But, I have no ill will against the Reeds. I really don't. They're a solid team. I just wish they had, the fan base down there. It is tough. But, man, if you had to come to games like this way, I could totally understand. It makes perfect sense. You want this. I want every team you play. I want every team in baseball to have a fantastic stadium. You don't want to play in just weird. Even the Blue Jays. I know it's classic, but I wish the Blue Jays had kind of a better stadium, as he cannot get anything here. Is Mackenzie Hunter having a great look at this guy? Just drafted last year. I mean, he is unreal. 3-2 pitch. Slider is going to be fouled away. Let's try a sweeper here. See if we can buckle those knees a little bit. And we get him. Strike 3 on the sweeper as Keegan goes down. All right, here is Mackenzie Hunter. Best player drafted this past draft. And didn't play any time in the minors. Just automatically up here. We saw him right away to start this season. And he's probably going to be your rookie of the year. I was hoping for Josue DePaula, but man, if he is out there hitting like this, he's definitely your rookie of the year. Fastball inside 1-1, makes that up high. Let's go fastball low and away. And misses there. This one hit deep. DePaula back. Is he going to have a shot at the wall? And he will. As the rookie almost has a game-winning home run right there, missing it by feet. Here comes Junior Caminero. He was at the top of the list league leaders we saw, so I know he's having a pretty good season. But Bradfield Jr. back, he's got the grab, and we're going to extra innings. We're going to go to the pen, going to the closer. Gomez coming out of the bullpen. I mean, I like how they definitely do this. I just want to see. Yeah, if I skip this, I never see their stats. It's kind of not what I want to see. But anyway, here we go. Vidal Brujan. Been hitting the ball so well. Top half of the 10th. Trying to knock in the go-ahead run. He'll swing through that. Good sweeper down low. We'll foul that one away. So I said before, I'm a very aggressive hitter a lot of the times. I got to stay back, stay patient. Just sometimes I just cannot do it, and that's what we get there. That's going to be strike 3. So 1 away in this 10th inning. Honestly, probably could have bunted him over to get Enrique Bradfield Jr., but Brujan's just been swinging the bat very well that I just didn't want to do that. So Zach Neto, 2 for 3 homer single. Got a couple stolen bases in this game. We got to settle down. Stay patient. No way I'm going to challenge that. I think that was inside. That's definitely a ball. There's no way that hit the corner, right? Yeah, we're good. Overturned. 1-0 pitch to Neto. That one's there. That's going to get down. That's a fair ball. That is going to be another double for Neto. If we can get in there, that's going to be a bad throw, but Enrique Bradfield Jr. is going to score. We'll take the lead here 8-7 in the top half of the 10th. Man, that just was in there. I knew that was going to be very close. That must have barely hit the line. Man, that was close, but we'll take it. Double from Neto. And now Trout to the plate. Love to get at least one more. Oh, we're going to definitely advance there. We'll definitely take that. And we'll get into third base. We'll see if they maybe walk. Do you walk Trout here? Honestly, I'd think about it. They're just going to play the infield in. Oh, man, where is that going to land? That just disappeared off the screen. He does have 99 power versus righties. Wow. Man, we missed that. I thought that was it. Yeah, I'm shaking my head too, Mike. Just too early on it. Oh, that's... we're going to stay. We're going to stay. Tempting, but I'm not going to... I'm trusting Trout at the plate here. I know it's just really me, but I'm trusting Trout. Man, you know what? We're going to go. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have went. I can't believe he had back-to-backs. Too late of a decision. I should have stayed. Just an absolute mistake. And 3-2, Trout's going to walk. What a mistake I just made there. That was awful. All right, Kobe Mayo to the plate. He's 0 for 4 so far in this ball game, but we're still alive here in the top half of the 10th inning to try to add. And we're going to get jammed. That's going to be a fly ball. So at least get a run out of it. But that was a mistake. Really was. All right, let's bring in. Let's go to the bullpen and let's bring in Phil Maton here. I'm not doing it. I'm really scared about the whole thing with the warm-up. I think they had an update here today. I didn't see any update to that. You know, I had my game glitch out of the bullpen, so it sucks, but I'm not going to trust it. There we go. All right, first ground ball. Hold him there at second base, 1 away in this 10th. So we're going to have a pinch runner there at second base. Delgado's going to come in. As Victor Robles to the plate, 0 for 2 with a walk. So you got some good speed at second base. It's a ripped foul. Not very good location on that cutter. Completely missed, more over the plate. Good take there. Let's go sinker in. Maybe get another ground ball. And, not good. How about think of a sweeper. Let's go sweeper away. Fouls that away again. Staying alive here. Trying to put away Victor Robles. Get 1 out away from this victory. Doesn't go in the curveball. Doesn't advance to third. So 2-2 count here. I don't want to go cutter in because that could be absolute disaster. Cutter away. He takes it. So works it to a 3-2 count. Let's go back sinker inside. Maybe we get a jam shot. He completely misses over the plate again, but fouls it away. Man, what are we going to do to put him away here? Oh, nice job. Got away with that one because that would have been, 111 off the bat. That was over the plate. Man, got lucky there, but hey, you hit it to the, you have fielders out there for a reason, right? So got away with that one. So 1 out away from trying to get this victory. Oh. Dude, Maton's having struggles here. He is just leaving pitches over the plate. It's probably because we didn't warm him up. That's what I mean. They just kind of getting screwed out a little bit there. 0-2 pitch. And fouls that one away. Let's go back to that sweeper. He does not chase. That is a really good pitch, though. That was a very solid pitch. Doesn't chase that inside for ball 2. Chases that one. We got him, strike 3, and that's your ball game. So we get the victory, 8-7. All right. We'll get at least game 2 here against the Rays. Let's go over this real quick. Totally 6 innings, 3 hits. Didn't walk anybody, 5 Ks. It was Rodriguez who let up 3 earned and 2/3 of an inning. His ERA is up to a 6. Might have to send him back down. But it's a win. Also, I will have to say, I am still enjoying this game. I know everybody, I've heard some stuff on Twitter. People are like, this is the worst game ever, worst show ever. And some of the menu system is very strange. I do agree with you. But I feel like you can get to, just go to Trout, right? It's cool. If I'm fine seeing this little screen. And going down, it's a lot to look at. But once you kind of get used to it, you can just kind of see the splits, the fielding. Everything is in one. And then you go down again to career stats and then go down again to contract. I don't mind it. It's a lot of information. But once you kind of get used to it, in my opinion, I don't mind it. Now, there's still plenty of things that need improvement in this franchise. Make single A playable. One, that's high A teams, make that playable. Add more to the draft. instead of 6 rounds, that's where you're refilling. I think you need to refill. I think you need at least 10 rounds in the draft. I know it seems like a lot, but I'd like to see the draft be improved. More dynamic ratings in draft picks. I'd like to see a big improvement in the draft because you're trying to rebuild. And baseball is different, obviously. With NFL, everybody knows out there. Your first, to me, this is my opinion, so, this isn't. To me, your first and second round picks in the NFL draft, those are guys that will play and should play immediately. Those are guys you want impact on your team right away. Third and fourth round guys, maybe they start, maybe they don't. If they do, fantastic. But more than likely, they're going to be guys that do get playing time right away, but they're not going to start. Your fifth round guy is hopefully going to be a backup. If he somehow becomes a starter one day, gets in there, great. 6 and 7, I feel like if you get something from them production-wise, it's a plus. You just don't know what you're going to get. Where in baseball, you want your number one pick, obviously, in the first round to be a guy that's going to be, a part of your team and be the face of your team for years to come. But who knows how long it takes them to get up there. Some guys don't even make it up to the big leagues. It's just a different ball game, but I still would love it to be overhauled a little bit. That's for sure. All right, Elmer Rodriguez on the mound, and we're back to it. Game 3, we lose 3-2. So looks like Rodriguez had a solid start, just not enough offense. 6 1/3, 2 earned, didn't walk anybody, 6 Ks. Just not enough offense. Now our offense is kind of tailing off a little bit. So now we're 39-30, final game here against the Rays. And we're going to win 8-4. There is a blockbuster trade, though. Riley Green is going to the Giants for Derek Gross, Drew Gilbert, and Dakota Jordan. Man, all right. We got a big trade there. Giants trying to... Hey, they're right there. The Dodgers have been unbelievable, but the Giants are right there. Riley Green so far this season, you can see 22 home runs, 40 RBI. So we got a big trade. And the Mets we're at the series against the Mets. So do we want to jump into one of these games? Maybe Peyton Tolley. Maybe we play the Sunday game, day game against the Mets. That'll be our game. And then we'll continue to sim on here. I want to see the standings real quick. Where are the Giants? I know they were right behind them. So yeah, they're 42-27, 5 back of the 47-22 LA Dodgers, who actually have lost 4 in a row. Is that still the best record in baseball? No, it is the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners' best record right now in baseball at 49-21. They've won 5 in a row. We're now 9 games back. So we're already 9 games back of the division. I know we're not even at the All-Star break yet, but I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So let's sim these next 2, and then I think we're going to get into this game with Peyton Tolley against the Mets. We're going to lose 7-4. Let's activate Burt Fox. He'll be back in 1 to 2 weeks. Do we have enough guys on that roster? That's the thing. All right, redo. Man, that's disappointing. Come on, Trevor Rogers. Get us back here. We lose 6-3. Fernando Reyes-Bruchin, keep him active. He's fine. We have actually, I had a feeling. 14 pitchers, that's fine. We can deal with that right now. No big deal. Probably a relief guy. Melvin actually not bad. Man, it was going to go worst available, but I'm not seeing that right there. CJ Gray, look at him. It's great to see. Yeah, with Burt Fox back. Steve Taylor's pitching a lot better. Who do you send down here? Do you maybe... You can't send anybody up. Oh, man. This is... Offensively, we can't seem to do anything in the minors. But when it comes to pitching... when in Double-A we're doing it. Geez, Gregory Alford's really struggling. You know what? Let's send him down to Double-A. And I'm thinking... Gutierrez. I'd love to bring Burt Fox up to AAA. He actually went up to a 60 overall. What if we... maybe Chris... let's do Cortez. Let's send him up to AAA. We can kind of move him in there just to see what he can do. Give some of these guys some opportunities. Why not? We just got to get rid of somebody. And it might be Roderick Melvin. Just due to the fact he's the lowest common denominator. But he does have a C potential. Let's just do this. There we go. That should work out. Let's go into the pitching rotation. And yeah, we'll give Cortez a chance. I think it's cool. Let's give him a shot. Where did he go off to? Yeah, he's not going to be a setup, man. We got to get him in the rotation for sure. There's a lot of guys down here. A lot of guys. Man. I mean, Hurtado is just slinging the ball. How you can't take him out of the rotation. Let's just do Arena. I think that works. Okay, because Bert Fox is going to have to be put in there as well. Okay, let's do that. Also, like again, this is all unedited. We're just going with it. It's kind of a cooler way to do things, I guess. You know, I think it's kind of the way it is. But we'll lose that game. Got scouting. But let's play the game first. Actually, let's go into scouting first. This right here. So, Marin. So, he's gone down to 4. I want to get to 100% with him. So, I'm just going to let him on the board one more time here. El Monte. Still don't know a whole lot yet. Hasn't reached our rank yet. Not ranked. And Charles Breachin. I think I'm going to take him off. All right, let's take this off here. Yeah, what am I doing here? All right, let's maybe go to like shortstop, maybe third base. Anybody want to look at maybe in the later rounds? Roger Hearn, maybe? Andres Navarro? Dude can't do anything. Jimmy Cabrera? Not bad fielding. He would be more of a second round guy. Andre, I'm not really seeing anything here. I mean, we could look at Ryan Herrera. Man, that guy's feeling crazy. Not really seeing anything at all that I want to look at there. Say Sanchez just can't hit worth anything. But he would have possible high potential. Yeah, like Alejandro Blanca, he would definitely be a B potential immediately. Let's take a look at him just to make sure. I definitely want to finish out Marin because he could be your number 1 pick in the draft. I think let's take off El Monte. Let's look at more pitchers here. Maybe relievers like Will Castle. Yeah, let's take a look at Will Castle. How about that? Let's take a look at him. Man, 90% scouted for that week. That is crazy. Yeah, let's advance with that. I feel like I'm going to blow this draft here. But we're going to get into this final game of this series, trying to avoid a sweep of the Mets. Let's see what they're doing. Let's take a look what's going on with the New York Mets here. So Juan Soto leading them home runs, 20 home runs. Bo Bichette, 19. Lindor with 15. Brett Beatty hitting pretty well. Spencer Horwitz, solid. I mean, they're killing the ball. Bo Bichette with 313. OPS at a 983. Soto with over 1,000. What was it? Benji at 897. I mean, they're hitting the ball well. This is a really solid hitting team. I mean, nobody related like Marcus Semien and Ryan Clifford and Mark Vientos. But everybody else, Alvarez going up, Mauricio's 260. You know, slugging's a little low at 396. But they're hitting the ball well. Clean at 7-3. Flaherty, who we will see here, 7-4. ERAs. Okay. I mean, it's okay. It's average. Whips, solid. So their starting's not doing half bad. They might have actually some of the best bullpen ERAs we have seen. And Devin Williams is he not their closer? Oh, so, all right. They don't have him as closer, but they're killing it. All right, so this is a solid team, obviously. New York Mets. Let's get into it. Totally on the mound. What should we do here uniform-wise? Should we just do the alternates, maybe? City Connects are okay. Let's just home. For us, let's do maybe a road red jersey here. Yeah, it works. I'm fine with partly cloudy. That works. All right. Brujan is struggling a little bit. You can see his average has dipped down to 304 now. So let's get Kyron Paris in the game. Kobe Mayo's starting to really struggle. I'm going to keep him right there at the third spot at the moment. I'm thinking of moving. Yeah, we're going to move DePaula up to 5. And I think let's roll with that lineup here today. That kind of breaks up all the lefties with the Lauder and Bradfield Jr. as well. All right, we take on this Mets team. But yeah, like I said, I'm still enjoying this game. I really am. You know, I still enjoy it. Having a good time. Following all the drama over there with the, obviously, college football, the equipment and gameplay, people going after it. You know what? I'll have my opinions here in a second. Trout's hitting 388 over the last 13. 12-game hit streak as well, but look at this. Jeez. My opinion, I think I've said it before, I'm a huge equipment guy. To me, I want to be immersed in the game. And when it comes to football, everybody has their own thing. You don't understand. Players are very meticulous about what helmet, what face mask. You know, they want to look good. It's just the way it is nowadays. It's not 1970s, 1980s football. Guys want to look good, and especially when it comes to college football. So to me, one, player models should be better, but I want that equipment in there. I want the way the helmets. If you've not seen it before, go over Twitter, look what some of those guys have been doing. I mean, it looks insane. Like, it looks so real. Swinging through that pitch. But that's I changed my recruits coming in. I changed their equipment. I changed, people in the same conferences. We're going to swing through the fastball for strike 3. I change it up all the time. I want it to look as real as possible. I do it in Madden as well. I'll look up actual photos of what guys have worn and trying to change it as realistic as I possibly can. But it's not going to matter against gameplay. Gameplay should be improved. Don't get me wrong. But you can do both. And teams work on different things in that division. You know they do. So, to me, people going at it like, oh, who cares about what players look like and uniform stuff. I want the gameplay to work. Guess what? You can have both. So, I see that Domingo Manuel is projected as the number 1 pick. Still is. That's kind of cool to see. We're going to swing through that fastball for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start the game for Jack Flaherty. We were just a tad bit early on it, but missed it. Man, what is going on right now? That time we're just late, but we can't make any contact with the ball. 1-2, almost went there. Mayo's kind of dropped back a little bit. Average down. Feel like the power's down a little bit as well. So he's struggling a tad bit this year. As he'll pop up to first there for out number 3. So terrible first inning for us. As Peyton Tolley on the mound. 7-4, 3.24 ERA. Whip just barely over 1. That's what I want to see with walk rate. That's looking good. So you can see Bo Bichette tied for second with RBI with his teammate Juan Soto. Shohei Ohtani is just having an unreal season. Are we surprised? I don't think so. Best player in baseball. And depending when he ends his career, definitely one of the best players ever to play baseball. 1-2 inside. We got him for strike 3. And there's really, to me, no debate about that at all. None. I mean, what he can do, how many guys can go out there and pitch like he can? How many guys can go out there and hit the ball, run the bags, everything? I mean, he's just One of the best players ever. 1-2 here to Soto. Strike 3, got him. All right, Peyton Tolley looking good here early on both pitchers. Just so far, few batters into the game. As Francisco Lindor to the plate. 1-2 pitch to Lindor. And he flies this to center field. Going to run out of gas a little bit. Bradfield underneath of it there for out number 3. I did not check the wind. I want to see how much of a factor that is playing today. So Hoppy, same thing. Dropping off just a tad bit. Let's take a look. Wind's actually going out to right field 6 miles an hour. So he did do a 3 for 4 with a double last game with a ribby. But still, this week has not been good for us win-loss-wise. Hit pretty well, but just right to him there for out number 1 in the second inning. 272 average, 7 home runs, 24 RBI for the rookie. I'm really enjoying the season he is having so far. That's not what... Oh, that's all right. It's that. Look at that toss up in the air. Flaherty is there for out number 2. This is what happens. Like I said, haven't played the game. It's not been a while. It's been like literally a day since I've played this game. But it always takes you a few innings to get that timing back. Always, at least for me. I can't, it's when you just jump right, I feel like I need to be like a golfer. I got to go out to the range first before I step on number 1.
Inside, ball 2.
Just going out there and, you know, let's just get right to it. Sometimes it's going to take you a few innings. All right, 2-2 pitch. And, yeah. Pop it up, center field, lazy fly ball. That's out number 3, and so nothing there in the second inning. Francisco Alvarez to the plate. Oh, that's going to be trouble. And that is going to be gone. Solo shot for Alvarez. We won't have to worry about a possible no-hitter, which we've had the last few games. Ends right away in the second inning. Just an absolute bullet off the bat. 108 off the bat. Alvarez will give the Mets here a 1-0 lead. That was just, man. Missed the location. Yeah, it's more middle of the plate, not good. Let's not be throwing pitches like that to this team. Cutter inside will get strike 2. Having a very solid season. Let's go slider away. Breaking pitch away. Oh, 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 oh. Left that more of a middle play. That's not what you want to see. Come on, DeLauder. Chase it over there, and DeLauder can't catch up to it. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be a double. And not a good start here in this second inning. I was hoping he'd be able to get over it, but he cannot. And now we got a man in scoring position here. Still nobody down in this second inning. Beatty trying to at least maybe knock him in or get him over. We'll take that for a strike. He's actually 3 away from 100 home runs career-wise. Not sure how you just hit that. He was way late. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, almost got him. Almost. That was very close. 3-2, having a rough inning. Can we get this one here? You know, foul away that slider. It's not what I want to see. I don't want to see this pitch count continue to go up. Strike 3 got Brett Beatty. 1 away here in this second inning. Harrison Bader came back here to the Mets in this past offseason. Fouls away that fastball. He's well out in front of it. All right, let's throw a little breaking pitch, a little off speed. I don't think we've thrown the changeup yet. Oh, Harrison Bader waiting all over it. And it's gone. Man, all right, we're struggling here. I have to see where that pitch location was, because I think that was more over the plate as well. It's too many pitches over the plate. Let's take a look. Where was that location? Yeah. So more like kind of away, but still, it's not good. It's not good location. And we're down 3-0. That's hit well. They are crushing it here. Right at the wall for the out number 2 in here in the second inning. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here so far. Mayo's not going to get that. That's going to get through for a base hit. And this is what I've said before about, it almost feels like real baseball. You have some games where we're throwing no-hitters, perfect games, and then you just turn around another game and you completely struggle. And that's what's going on here. 33 pitches this inning. Honestly, we're going to have to get him here. If not, I mean, we got to think about possibly going to the bullpen. Neto up with it, throw over to first base, gets him for out number 3. Kind of a disaster second inning. 2 home runs, 3-0 lead. We got to get something going here offensively. DeLauder's 5th in All-Star voting, so that's cool to see. That's hit well. I don't think that's going to get over his head, though. It is not. Felt good off the bat, just not enough. Like Enrique Bradfield Jr. with the 12 stolen bases, hitting .310. 30 RBI. He's got to be up there, too, with possible All-Star appearance, you would think. After this game, I think that's what we'll probably look at. Let's take a look at that. We'll foul away that one. Just a late decision there. Not falling for that one. All right, we're working to a 3-2 count. Kyron Paris on deck. Still trying to figure out that second base position. Man, jammed him. Should have taken it. Would have been ball 4. And a pop-up. 2 away in this third. But yeah, Kyron Paris, 224 average. 654 OPS. Like I said before, I want to see more power from him. I want to see more from him. He only has 382 slugging at the moment. So that's why Brujan is, starting. But Brujan, he's never was meant to be a starter. Just kind of a depth guy. But we'll take the walk with Kyron Paris. Get our first base runner of the ball game. And Zach Neto 1 for 9 in this series with just the double. Close. Just clipped it. If we would have challenged it, we would have lost. Neto hits that well. That's just going to be a fly. It's carrying. And it's gone. A 2-run shot for Zach Neto. The way we hit it, I thought for sure that was just going to be a fly ball to left field. But we were on it. Not the greatest exit velo at 92.5. Yeah, that's why, for me, just the way it looked off the bat, I thought for sure that it was going to be just a fly ball, but Juan Soto can't come up with it. And there you go, 2-run shot. We're back in this ball game. Flaherty being worked now in this third inning, getting that pitch count up. 2-2 here to Trout, and we're going to swing through for strike 3. But Neto, 2-run shot, back in this ball game. Hopefully Peyton Tolle can settle down a little bit here. So here's your league leaders with OPS. You have Marte, just a tad bit over Ellie De La Cruz. Matani Green, who just got traded. Man, the season Riley Green is having, that's a crazy trade if you think about it. 1-2 here to Soto. Got him for strike 3. Nice slider. Good location there. There you go. We need a quick inning here. Fouled away by Lindor. I know this is a risky. It got the home run off of it, but let's see if we can go away. Got him on the circle change. There you go. Get some momentum with that pitch. Honestly, in real life pitching, I mean, location is location. That's pretty much. But if you have that fastball changeup combo and you can locate, man, oh man, you are going to be tough to hit. Yeah, Alvarez was way too early. You know, let's go right back to it. Let's see if he has a little discipline here. 1-2, ground ball. Mayo not up with it. So that time he waited on it just enough, gets it through. I mean, still was 108 off the bat. Base hit.
Ball.
Slider in, yeah. Take that first strike at 100. Man, he is gearing up now. Fouls away 99. He's probably late on that one, I would think. Actually, good timing. Slider away. Hit well. DeLauder chasing it back. Should be underneath it, but he's got it for out number 3. Maybe not the quickest inning we wanted, but at least we're good. Pitch count still looking okay right now for Peyton Tolley after that really bad second inning. Mayo takes that down for a strike. Just hitting the zone there. That was just a tad bit lower, but I'm just trying to protect, yeah. 1-2 pitch now to Kobe Mayo. Start off this fourth. Foul away that four-seamer. Like, how is that good timing? You know we're late on it. Like, we're late on that one. He's just throwing four-seamers all day. And I think that's why some people do get frustrated with kind of the mechanics of this game. I mean, you feel like when you feel like you're on it more, but you're not. I don't know. You know, it happens. It's baseball. Like that, I rip it. Man, it's 105 off the bat. Looking good. Right to him and right. It's an out. It happens. It's frustrating. What am I doing there? If you had perfect all the time and, you know, even perfect shouldn't be like a home run all the time. Now, if it's like middle in to a guy that has a lot of power and you get perfect, yeah, that probably should be gone. There you go. All right, DePaul is going to be in there with a base hit. Trying to get something rolling here with Jeremiah Jackson. If we get a gapper, that will tie this ball game up. Might have to adjust the hitting camera angle a little bit. Like I said, this is more of a custom. It's really what you're worse at. Oh, come on, man. Oh, all right. Well, nothing there. They got 1,000 OPS in this series. We've already seen it with the 2 home runs here today. All right, there should be one away here in this fourth inning. So Bader hit that 2-run shot. Change up away. We'll take that down low for a ball. Side for a strike. I don't mind going fastball up and in if we can locate it. I really want to go to that changeup away, but I'm just scared because last time it was a home run. Did he do it again? Come on, man. Harrison Bader just owning us today. That's gone his second home run. This is insane. All right, well, that's not good. Man, that was out of the zone as well.
That's a ball.
Now we have no confidence in this fastball. He's up to pitch number 77. He's got nothing right now. I can't warm up by anybody because I'm so scared they're gonna it's gonna glitch out. Oh, well, Mark Vientos crushes. That's gone. Well, I'm going to try to warm up somebody in the bullpen. If it glitches out, then we're just going to have to bring him into the game. But that was Peyton Toley's day is pretty much done. Let me go from this way. Like maybe we bring in Ben Joyce. All right, let us back out that time. That's good. Just give him another batter, I guess, and then that is it. I don't even want to do a mound visit. I just feel it's going to mess up. I'm so scared. They're just, I mean, that's just like a, you think it's a fly ball and it's all the way to the track. I'll give him one more batter here.
No, that's down.
Jackson over, he's got it. Makes the jump thrower to first base, he's got it. But 2 more home runs in this inning for the Mets. Bader is second of the ball game. It's not looking good here. And that time, yeah, it's like we're just not getting the same luck here today. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Easy, like a lazy fly ball out there to Bader. We're not out of this game yet. The offense, we know we can bring in runs. We're only down 3 runs here. It's going to be in there for a strike. Take that down low for a ball. Nice take there. You know, normally I'm swinging at those. Those are usually being swung at. 3-2 pitch. We'll foul that one away. We just need a base hit here, man. Get on base. Walk will take it too. That's hit well deep to left field. It is carrying. The wind is carrying some things. And Enrique Bradfield Jr. has a home run. Oppo. Okay, I'm just putting this down to maybe the wind today. Even though Bader hit that out where the wind is going, he did. But the wind is going out. So maybe that's why. Because Enrique Bradfield Jr., you know, he still has a little pop, but not anything crazy. You know, he's more of a 10 to 15 home run guy. But, I mean, he oppos that one. Maybe it's just the wind today is crazy. That's just when you don't have, like, I think I held that up, but when you have, like, 32 vision, like, he's just going to swing. And we're missing that for strike 3. Man, we're having a rough day strikeout-wise. I think that's, 5 already? It's terrible. Just not recognizing that fastball right away. I'm thinking it's breaking pitch. Neto's going to foul away that circle change. This could be the last inning for Jack Flaherty, so both pitchers are not going to last too much in this ball game today. What am I doing? Why am I swinging at that high fastball? At least we got one back. Solo shots, all home runs today. Let's go to the pen. We're going to bring in Ben Joyce. That'll be it for Peyton Toley. Rough start today. So Ben Joyce, 34 2/3 innings pitched with a 3.89 ERA. I'd like to see him go a couple innings here. Oh, jeez. What is going on, man? I mean, that was like right in the middle of the plate. But all right, well, oh, what do you do? What is that changeup? What are we doing here with pitch location today? What are we doing?
Ball, that's out.
Just awful pitch location. Like, that is just hanging over the middle plate changeup. You're lucky somehow he is late on it. I don't know how he is. And then, yeah, if you're going to be late on a changeup and not recognize it, the fastball should get it done. So that is a Strikeout to Lindor as Alvarez to the plate. Will have to say I have struggled with Ben Joyce in the past. I feel like he is all over the place. That's why I never made him the closer. I just feel like he just really struggles with that consistency. There you go with the slider. I mean, he has nasty stuff. Don't get me wrong. He's throwing 101. We've seen him reach up to, I believe, 103. But it's just not there. If he can locate, he is brutal. Fouls away that fastball. He's very early in that fastball. Like that changeup. I mean, we're in this range down here, and it's ending up here. So I feel like I'm going to go way low with it. And he completely misses that one. Ground ball, Jackson up with it. And it's going to be out number 3. But a solo shot from Juan Soto gets it right back for the Mets. All home runs in this game. All home runs. We only have 3 hits. 2 of them are homers.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, 2,000 hits. He's never going to get anywhere close to 3,000 hits, it's just crazy to think about some of these, 3,000 hits and RBI, home runs. It's crazy. Like, you look at old records, it's just insane what guys would do. 3-1 to Trout. Probably could have taken that for ball 4. Right there on the edge. 3-2. Man, what was wrong with that one? Just off the end of the bat early. That's going to be played by Lindor over to first. Trout just doesn't have the speed anymore, and it's going to be out. And that will be it for Jack Flaherty. Mets go to the pen, go to the lefty out of the pen. Hudson comes out. 4.14 ERA. Righties hit him a little better at 2.93, which makes sense. I don't know why you'd bring him in here. I guess you got lefties more down the lineup here coming up. Come on, Kobe. Let's get it going here. Get something rolling here in this 6th inning. That is crush that plane coming over there. Crushed but foul. Feel like all you got to do is get the ball in the air today, and it's going out of the park. Cutter in. Man, right there. This is where I'm getting a little frustrated right now. Like, we're just a tad bit off, it seems like, every pitch here. 2-2. That one we're definitely late. Let's stay alive, at least foul it away. All right. There we go. Let's work it here. No way that was a strike. Yeah, not even close, man. All right, Kobe Mayo with the walk. Logan O'Hoppe to the plate. Chance here with 1 away now in the 6th to get something rolling here. There you go. That's absolutely ripped. We're going to send Mayo to third base. Throw not in time. All right, we got 1st and 3rd here. 1 away in the 6th. I was hoping that would get into the gap, but a nice job out there was that Bader in center to cut that off. So Josue to Paula to the plate. Waited on it perfectly, absolutely ripped into the gap. Mayo scores. O'Hoppe on his way to third base. We're sending him to the plate. Here comes the throw offline. He slides in safe. It's a 2-run double for Josue Tapala, and it's a 6-5 ball game. Great job waiting on that breaking pitch. Absolutely rips it. And finally, we got some runs on the board that weren't home runs. But 114 off the bat, ripping it for the rookie. Still just a 1 away in this inning. Jeremiah Jackson rips that, but that's going to curve foul. Would have been out of here. All right, over to first base. Now 2 away. DePaulo moves up to third base. So Enrique Bradfield Jr., they're going to go to the pen, go to the righty. I'm surprised they don't keep him in there for lefty-lefty action. Some of their substitutions very weird. But Tobias Myers comes out. Lefty's hurting him well at 3:04. Actually, it's never mind. It's the water. But still, it's a lefty. Swing through that splitter. Come on. Actually, it's tied right now for first on this team with doubles. 17 doubles. Not going to happen here. Flies it to left, and that will be the inning. But nice job getting two back. Still not out of this at 6-5. Gonna have to keep up with it because I know the Mets probably aren't done with home runs yet. Yeah, Glasnow has 10 wins leading the NL. Jack Leiter with a good game there against the Red Sox. All right, come on, Ben Joyce. Close. We'll foul away that 102. They are late on it. There you go for strike 3. All right, 1 away in this bottom half of the 6th inning. Yeah, Bader has 2 home runs in this game. He's killing us at the moment. Not this time. There you go. We'll get the ground out. 2 away in this 6th inning. If Joyce can have a good one here, and then we go to the pen in the 7th. Oh, that's a nice take. That was a really nice take. That was a good pitch. Swings through 102. Got him on strike 3 in the top half. I mean, we missed it by like a half a foot where we wanted to throw that ball. But it works. Ben Joyce gets out of it. Still a 6-5 game. Once again, I'm really scared. I'm just going to wait to warm up, guys. It hasn't happened in this game, but you just never know. I think I've also heard, as we're going to get a swing in there, that it possibly happens more in late game situations. So that's why even later in the game's a little bit more scared. Yeah, he is 197 against righties. He's hitting lefties well at 295. So probably could be a pinch hit situation here. But I'm going to trust in him. And with the speed, it's a possibility, but he can't beat it out. Probably should have been a pinch hit there. All right, Neto has the home run earlier that just got out of here. I think that was definitely wind-aided. Foul away that fastball. Right over the middle of the plate. Good timing. Maybe just a tad bit early on it. Keep alive here. We can just get on base for Trout. We know Trout has any opportunity one swing away from a home run. So if we can get that to the plate, that's what you want. Put the pressure on this bullpen. All right, we're working at 3-2. You know you don't want to face Trout, one of the top leaders in home runs right now with 22. If he's not an all-star starter, I'd be very surprised. 3-2. How did we not get anything with that one? Come on. That's wild. Like, how are we so underneath the ball right now? That one we just had to protect. I wasn't sure if that was going to be ball 4. It's carrying out there at the wall. And it's out number 3. Yeah, that was close enough to where we had to swing. Like, that's one of those pitches where I'm hoping it's going to be a foul ball. Of course, it is not. Yeah, actually, let's do it this way. I don't know if it changes it any. What am I doing here? All right. So we got righty, then Soto. We don't have much left. He's at the bullpen. Lauer's a little bit, not ready to go. Let's go Brad Keller. Can we do a mound visit? Let's see. Go to the bullpen, and Keller is ready. All right. Let's bring in Brad Keller here. So far this season, 33 and 1/3 innings, 3.24 ERAs. Really pitching well against righties, lefties, a different story.
Foul ball.
1-2 pitch, and that's going to be fouled away. It's one thing I have turned down in the sliders. I don't really try to touch the sliders much, and that's in a swing and a miss for strike 3. I do turn down foul frequency on the CPU because you don't want to be here for 30 years. The higher the difficulty you go, they're just going to be all over the plate, and they're going to definitely foul away and foul away. It's going to be like you're watching a Yankee-Red Sox game from the early 2000s. Just ridiculous sitting here for 4 hours trying to play a game. I don't want to do that. So I want balls in play. That's just it is. Man, that's a great take. So I do turn that down. 3-2. You got time. You got it. Over to first base. There's 2 away now. All right, let's see if we can get Juan Soto here. Has the home run earlier. Take that away for a ball. 3-1 count. Lindor on deck. And ball 4 to Soto. All right. You don't like walks in general, but 2-out walks are the absolute worst. Oh, that's why. And you missed the fastball. Lindor crushes it out of here. 2-run shot. Two-out walks will never, it's just a disaster. And then can we have any consistency today pitching? Can guys locate? Because that should have been challenged. That's going to be, oh, wow. Okay, all right, well, there you go. And swing and a miss, but Lindor hits a 2-run shot. We're down 3 runs again. It's 8-5. Williams will come in the game. A pretty solid season. As you can see, Trout, he is leading the American League in OPS. Yeah, if he is not a starter in the All-Star game, I'd be very surprised. All right, come on, Trout. No. Yeah, we'll take it. Hey, we've been very good with the challenges today. I'll tell you that much. Been pretty good there. This ump behind the plate has been awful, though. You going to call that one a strike? All right, we're working to a 3-2 count. We need base runners. Like, what is going on here today? Man, that's like a fastball down the middle. As I was complaining earlier, it was like, hey, people complain too much about such and such. I am getting that today. And that froze me up. I just wasn't ready. I'm having a rough game here today. But this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get when I'm doing, a live commentary. You're going to see some rough at-bats, some rough things, and this is what we're getting. I mean, I just don't understand that 3-2 pitch to Trout. It felt like I was on it, and it just ends up being a foul ball. I think we struck out 3 times today with Trout. Not a good game. Mayo 2-2 pitch. Take it up high for a ball. All right. Back to another 3-2 count. We're working him here. Pitch count's going to be a little high because he's not going to work too much. What am I swinging at? I'm swinging at ball 4. That's what I'm swinging at. And we're late on it because it's a late decision at all. Jeez. That's hit well by Hoppy, but it's going to curl foul.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
Come on, man. 2-2 pitch. Let's not be late on anything. All right, nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. Another 3-2 count. We have been unlucky so far in this inning with 3-2 counts. Really unlucky. Late decision, foul it away. Just protecting. Foul away that one, too. Same kind of, it was about the same location. I think it was, yeah, almost right on top of each other. Right on top of each other. 3-2 pitch to Hoppy again. Up the middle, base hit. There you go. All right, we'll take it. Get on base here with 2 away. Let's wait to Paula coming to the plate. Add that 2 RBI double earlier. And we knew, yeah, he's not going to go much over 20 pitches. That's just not his thing. Bringing the lefty out of the bullpen. Going to the closer here for a 4-out save. Good game so far for DePaula. You know he's got the power. Hits this well to left. It is carrying back there, and it's run down by Soto for out number 3. So that will be it for us in the 8th. Oh my goodness. Nothing but home runs. Another one for the Mets. That one is well out of here. 445 feet. It has just not been our day today. This is like home run derby. I thought we were a month away from home run derby, but obviously not. That one is hitting the corner. That's going to be trouble. We're going to hold him. We're going to hold him to a single, but still down another run. I mean, that's all the Mets have had today is home runs. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's not a strike. It's not a strike. This ump has been so bad. That's ball 4 too. That's a walk. Getting a little frustrated here with this ball game because it's just been home run after home run. See if we can get a double play out of this. 4-6-3 double play, so that'll give us an instant 2 outs here. I think it's just more frustration with the pitch location. Like the pitch location today has just been so poor. And we'll end it there. But still, he had another one, 9-5. We're going to need a crazy 9th inning here to do anything. He's hit lefties well. Not this time. Out number 1 here in this 9th inning. Foul away that sinker. Yeah, see, timing. How is that good? That's definitely early. Take that up high for Chase DeLauder. Works it to a 2-2 count. This is what's going to happen, too, with kind of like that live commentary. I'm thinking about it right now. We'll take that down low. I do seem, when I'm concentrating, I will get a little quiet. So, my bad on that one. If you're like, why is he not saying anything? That's what happens when I start to concentrate a little bit, get a little bit more quiet, trying to really get going here. Just trying to stay somewhat in it here. 3-2 pitch. What am I doing? And I'm out of sorts right now. Not looking good. Down to our last out. I mean, it doesn't help when you allow, I mean, it's got to be, what, 5 or 6 home runs today? Yeah, I'm just swinging for swinging sakes right now. Down to our last strike. We'll take that for a ball. 2-2 pitch here to Enrique Bradfield Jr. Somehow foul away that slider. I'll give myself credit on that. That was a pretty good take because that one was kind of hanging up there. Work it back to 3-2. And strike 3. That will be the ball game. Just a terrible game here today. We get swept by the Mets. I mean, I don't even want to look at these. How many home runs did they have? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 home runs. Absolutely insane. Yeah, totally gets beat up. Everybody pretty much. Joyce had that one solo shot. Awful game. We struck out 11 times. Yeah, Trout struck out 3. Not a good game here today. Can't win them all. You love to, but we can't. And we lose 9-5. All right, so we get swept by the Mets. You already did the scouting and everything, right? Right. Yes. Just making sure. All right, sim through this date. Man, all right, now I'm like, right now we're at 40 and 33. You know, not having a very good month so far. What are we, 3 and 7 to start this month? Can we turn it around in this 6-game home stretch? We got the Rays again. Now the Blue Jays at 36 and 35. So we split with Tampa Bay last week. Can we possibly sweep them? Maybe take 2 out of 3. So let's continue to through here. We're going to lose. So Pena and Rios are back. Oh, we lose 6-2. Let's put them in the lineups real quick before we continue on here. Just a disaster, man. Yeah, Lugo's starting to go up 242. Let's do that. All right, that's fine. Game number 2 against the Rays. 1-0. George Klassen looked like he had a fantastic start. His ERA is now under 5. He only allows 4 hits. Vidal Brujan with the only run with the solo shot. Goes 7 innings, 4 hit, 5 Ks. Gets the win. 1-0 victor, but nice job from George Klassen. All right, game number 3. Valdez on the mound. And we are going to win 2-0. So we shut out the Rays the next 2 games. There you go. This time, Valdez, 8 innings, 6 Ks, just 5 hits. Maton gets 20th save of the year. Okay, we took 2 out of 3 from Tampa Bay. Can we take 2 out of 3 from Toronto? 4-0. Wow. We haven't allowed a run here the last 3 games. Jays only had 4 hits. Mayo, Campero, and Bradfield Jr. with home runs. And Rogers complete game shutout with 10 Ks. Game number 2, Peyton Tolley, and we lose 6-0. Yeah, it looks like he got beat up. So back-to-back tough starts here for Peyton Tolley. Only goes 4 innings. Once again, 4 earned. 8 hits allowed. Not good there. So down here, Bert Fox is back. He only had a couple of starts. But obviously, top prospect in baseball. I mean, how do you take any of these guys? I mean, Gregory Alford struggled in 1 start so far. You can't take Steve Taylor out because he's, you know, your top pick from this past season. Is anybody struggling in AAA? I mean, Logan Henderson is, and so is Caden Dannon now. He is completely struggling. Whip's still at a 1.38, but ERA has gone up there. So Logan Henderson, I hate to tell you this, man, but I think... Nah, he could probably stay up. So let's put him actually in the pen. And then we're going to bring up... Man, I would like to bring up one like Taylor or one of these guys or even Bert Fox. You know what? Let's bring up... I mean, Hurtado is just... Yeah, he deserves... We're giving guys that deserve a chance to get a chance here. So let's put him into the rotation down here in AAA. Henderson moves to the bullpen. Should still be fine there. And then Bert Fox can move in. All right, there you go. CJ Gray out of the bullpen. It is working so far. Man, Trey Greger offer. What happened, dude? He has definitely struggled. Okay. Actually, let's go back to the lineups here. I want to check this real quick. Kyron Paris, 223. Andy Rodriguez, only 214. He had a very good season in AAA last year, getting bats. I mean, I'm fine with him being the backup. It's just I was hoping a little bit better from him. Compare at 275 has been solid. Schumann at 219, not the greatest, but you can see Neto cold, Trout cold, DeLauder cold, Brujan now cold. He's dropped under 300 to a 289. He's just reverting back to probably what he really is. Let's actually go back. I want to check the All-Star. Can we check the All-Star voting? Where do you get that? I don't even know where that is at. That would be in here. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if we're going to really maybe have anybody that makes it pitching-wise. Possibly. You can see not really starter-wise. Will Vest. Yeah, Mason Miller. Of course, he goes back to the A's. I don't think O'Hoppy's going to make it unless he makes a crazy run here. Nobody at first for Mayo. Yeah, second base, we just don't really have anybody. Third base, same thing. Short, you can see down the list how, man, Neto is way down there. Yeah, he's only hitting 224. He's dropping. 224 this year. Only 8 home runs. Stolen bases kind of down. He's only got a 284 on base. 659 OPS. Oh, that's not what I want to see at all. Stowers is killing it for the Mariners. What an acquisition there. Man, Bradfield Jr. can't get anything. 308 average with 12 stolen bases. I mean, he can't get up there at least. That's, I don't know. Trout is right now number 1 at center field. And yeah, we're not. DeLauder's 4th. So Rooker is, who's the top vote getter? Gunnar Henderson at 609. Looks like that's what it is, yeah. So Trout could be a starter, but it's not looking good any otherwise. All right. Let's get into scouting here real quick. I'm trying to think. Maybe it's a possibility we just end it after today. And then, because I wouldn't mind playing Cincinnati and getting in a game with George Klassen after a really good start. So let's end with scouting, and we'll sim the final game. Look, okay, Moran. I mean, he's going to possibly be an A potential. It's just really in between. He looks very good hitting. Speed's pretty good. I mean, he jumped up to number 2 on our board. He's only 18 years old. So that one's interesting. Now, Will Castle. You know what? I'm fine at 45% right now. We can take him away. But Alejandro Blanca, he's going to be a B to A potential. And we can get him maybe in the 3rd round. So that one's pretty good. Honestly, what we're going to do here really quick. I know I'm not trying to. Let's go to where we're at here. We're going to go to scouts. I need guys that are efficient here the final few weeks. Because we already have. Yeah, Ramos's 91 efficiency. That's fantastic. That's what we need. Yeah, like 94 efficiency. Like Veras, I think that's where we need. I mean, he's fantastic at position players at 97. I'm not seeing any, maybe down here, but you're not really getting it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to bring in. We have 1,000 left. That'll work out. That's the same. We're going to hire McConnell and Tata. Well, I'd like to bring in, if we can bring in somebody else that looks, because he can look at pitchers at 95. And if we can bring in, he's 85 position players, but we can bring in somebody with better efficiency and better at position players, that would be fantastic. I mean, Strickland is at, like, how much difference is that? We'd have enough money there. Any real gems sitting down here scouting-wise, but not good at position players. Same thing, great efficiency, just not great at position players. I mean, we probably could be looking more pitchers. That's pretty good. That's what I want to see. We'll take that. All right. I like how you can still do that. Like, even near the end, that's fine. We just need better efficiency because we got to get as many possibilities as we can here. I mean, I haven't looked at catcher either. Something that we will need. Caden Lettieri. Let's take a look at him. See what you got. Could be good. Could be pretty solid. We'll see. It could be like a second-round pick. All right, McConnell, pitchers. Should we do relief or closers? I mean, it's a good possibility. I'd like to see more from some of these guys. I don't mind a 3-pitch mix if you're a closer. Joaquin Pena. Let's take a look at it. Why not? Got to get everything we can here. Yeah, so they're saying that, yeah, Manuel would be the number 1 guy. I mean, he's going to be a B/A, so it's definitely a real possibility. More looking maybe right now at the second round to third round, if we can maybe find somebody. Daniel Garcia doesn't look half bad. He's not fast. Not bad hitting and power with fielding ability. If he could turn out to be something, but maybe we look at Johannes Heller. Let's look at Heller. He could be more of a second, third round pick. We have only like 3 weeks left, including this one. All right, we'll finalize that. And we'll finish out this game against the Blue Jays. Can Elmer Rodriguez have a solid start and take 2 out of 3 from the Jays? Oh, okay. We have 27 on the AAA. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here real quick. Oh, we got a lot. Yeah, let's see. We can probably send down Vaughn Grissom. I mean, Rivera, but we need a backup catcher. So I think Vaughn Grissom can be sent down. Yeah. He's struggling. Send him down to AA. That'll work out. And we'll finish this out with a 4-1 loss. Jackson Ferris, no longer. He was hurt for we'll just put him on the bench there, but not a good way to finish. Goes 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned, just 1 K, and we lose 4-1. So we'll sim through this state, and I think that's where we'll end this one right here. We're 43-36. We are now 15.5 back of the Mariners, who have won 15 games in a row. This division might be officially over. And now we have real questions at 43-36. We're still a game up on the final spot of the wild card, but the way we are trending is not good. So I'm going to put these questions down below. Do we buy? Do we get aggressive with the trade deadline going to be coming up, obviously, in about a month? You know, we're almost near the end of June into July. Do we go all in this year? Do what we can. Maybe acquire a second baseman or a third baseman. Something we need. Because we've had too much inconsistency from that position. If we look at it here, just let's go in there. I mean, we're not... Bruin has been very solid, but like I said, he's going to be trending down. He's going to more to where he should be his, what he's done in mainly his career. And if we look at third base, man, Jeremiah Jackson, he is solid. He definitely is. I like him. He's like versatility. But if we can get a big-time third baseman or second baseman, I think that's what we got to look at. So should we make that move? Man, I just don't know what's really out there. But if you want to see us make a move, let me know down below. If you think, hey, you should probably start thinking about selling, looking for next season, I could do that as well. But I I'd like to stay aggressive, like I said, for Trout's sake. Try to make the playoffs. I think we've had a solid enough team. So let me know down below what you think. But that will do it here for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.